Hey Monique, so for this one, the trick is to factor this 3 out first, and we don't have to worry about the 25 because we're just trying to complete the square like you did at the front part here, but that's why that 81 is getting messed up. So I'm going to show you another way to do this at the end that might actually be, that's probably easier when this number in front isn't a 1. So if I was going to do this the completing the square way, I would take the 3 out of these first couple of terms, just so I can get this as a plain x squared, because when we complete the square, we're trying to get this to a plus b quantity squared with a number out front here, but not one on the inside. And so that is why to do that much. And then I'll complete the square on the inside only. So that would look like half of 6 is 3, and then 3 squared would be 9. So I'll do plus 6x minus, plus 6x plus 9 minus 9 plus 25. And so these are the exact same thing, right? Because plus 9 minus 9 is just 0, so that cancels. And it would take me back to here. And then I'm going to do this really weird where I selectively distribute. So this minus 9 is here just to balance out the plus 9. The part of this that I want is right there because that's going to factor down to that chunk squared. But I've got to get that minus 9 out of the way first. So that would look like y equals 3 and x squared plus 6x plus 9. And then 3 times negative 9 to get that out of the parentheses comes out as a minus 27. And notice I really did, if I distributed this all the way through, I'd be back at my 3x squared, my 18x, and I'd have a plus 27 and a minus 27, so they still cancel. It's still the same thing as up here. It just, I gave it a different look, so I'm able to factor it. And now that I got that minus 27 out of the factoring part, I'll go ahead and finish off that factoring as x plus 3, quantity squared, and then down 27 and up 25 would be minus 2. So I'm getting my vertex at, it'd be negative 3 and then negative 2 for the vertex. I think this one's asking you to write it in this form, but the reason to do that usually just identify the vertex. So another way to do the same thing, and what makes this one hard is the 3 in front, is definitely the trouble spot. But what I can also do is erased to, okay, is the x equals negative b over 2a version. So if I do x equals negative b over 2a, b is 18, and 2a, so a is 3, negative 18 over 6, so that sounds like negative 3. And there I just got the x coordinate of the vertex. I'll plug that back into here, and then I'm going to get the y coordinate to go with it. So 3 times negative 3 squared plus 18 times negative 3 and 25. So let's see, negative 3 quantity squared would be positive 9 times 3, so that's 27. Plus, that would be 9 times 6, that's minus 54. Whoops, it should be a minus. And then plus 25. And let's see, so that would be 52 minus 54, and there's our negative 2. And so once I have the vertex this way, then I can go, since I'm trying to write this in the form y equals a, x minus h squared plus k. A I know is 3, because it's the coefficient on that x squared term. X minus h, so x minus negative 3 would be x plus 3 squared, and then minus 2 on the outside. So if the completing the square makes sense, to me I actually like that math better. I can do that a little easier. But if it doesn't, then this is a good fallback position, and this will always get you the vertex. And it's nice when sometimes the numbers on these aren't nice, like in the story problems that we saw. So then that's where it's good to have another method. Hopefully that helped.